Okay, let me go here. It's loading. I'm just gonna take a minute to hang on. Let me go to my account. Okay. Okay, so it is working. Okay, let me copy and paste this and let people know I'm going live. Let me at let me put this on Twitter and then I will start drawing and hopefully it will be less laggy since I changed some settings. Hi! So I already... okay. So I think turning down the frames and stuff helped. Thankfully. I don't know if anybody was watching. How are you doing? How is everyone doing today? I worked 5 hours today, but it still felt pretty long because I had this is looking a bit thin. Sorry if I disappear sometimes. My boyfriend is messaging me, so I'm trying to respond and draw at the same time. Which is funny because his Sona is in this image, so. I think that looks better. Okay. We're gonna do a little trick with this tool because I hate drawing circles like this, so we're just gonna use this. I love Clip Studio Paint assets. Oh. Although they are overlapping quite a bit, which is annoying. Okay, and then I just have to draw a hand, which is gonna be fun. I love drawing hands. Oh my god, I just realized this stream is like not cropped properly. Oh my god, hang on a second. Nope, that's the wrong. How do I? Oh my god. Alright, let me fix this really quick because it is not supposed to look like that. There we go. Huzzah! We finished it. We got it. We got it. I'm so sorry. That was so weird. Okay, let's see if I can do this. I'm gonna draw the hand underneath. I know I can't see it all that well, but if I draw the hand first. I can just erase the hand whenever anything is. Let me turn the opacity down more. I may have to look up reference for this because I want it to look correct, but I'm also lazy, and I did draw one of these hands recently. Hey, Tammy! Hi! Oh my god, everyone's coming in at once. It's awesome. How is you guys doing today? This is like, I used to stream on YouTube all the time back in the day. So this is like a blast from the past, kind of. Just the setup and anything, you know? I don't know if anybody here remembers that. Okay, I'm gonna look up reference really quick, so give me a second. I want to make sure I'm doing this right. Okay, so here's some that I can look at. Yeah. Let me do this from the side. Oh, hell yeah, Casper. Get that storyboarding down. I believe in you. Dude, I get that. Sometimes I'll be planning for a video or like an animatic and I get bored working on it and then I stop and then it never gets completed. There was an animatic I was supposed to be working on a while ago for my favorite song, and I just kind of stopped because I didn't have the motivation to finish it. Also, I'm sorry for the Discord pings. I like to know when I get messages, so that's staying on, unfortunately. I don't know if that looks right. You know what? It's fine. It looks fine to me. We're just gonna accept it. I worked 5 hours today, and it's a new job. Some of you already know this, but oh, Casper, you know me. Spicy things, I'm not bothered by that at all. Most of what I write with my characters is smut, so oops. But I have a new job, and today was my 3rd day working on the register, and today I was by myself. Like, nobody was shadowing me. I was doing it all by myself. And I had my first experience with a rude customer. And it wasn't, like, too bad, but she was, like, really demanding of me. And, basically just kind of judging how I was working. So when she left, an elderly woman, like, was in line next, and she came up to me and she was like, I am so sorry. You workers should be appreciated more. I really love that you're doing this for us, and I really appreciate you. And don't let people get you down. And I was like about to cry because I was already feeling kind of stressed from that last customer, and this just kind elderly woman came up to me and was like, you are worth everything. And I was like, you are an angel. So that was my day, and now I'm home kind of trying to distress by drawing. I have off tomorrow, but I've got like I didn't get to celebrate Halloween with my fellow witches, so we're celebrating tomorrow. And that's gonna be fun, I think. Taken by the Dark Elf King. Dude, I know for a fact, smut books that have a cheesy title will still be good. I don't know. Kind of. I don't know if I would call her a Karen, because she wasn't super nasty. It was just, she was really demanding. But, I don't know. I was just, yeah. Yeah, thank you! I love Samhain. It's my favorite holiday. Too bad that I don't get off work. I don't get work off on that holiday. Although next year I might request off and say, hey, this is a religious thing for me. And then they're gonna be like, oh, you heathen, and I'm gonna say, haha, yes. I don't actually think Walmart would do that. They're very anti-discriminatory against anybody, so. And yes, I work for Walmart. Oh, that's awesome, Megan. I don't know if I would be able to handle working at a Pizza Hut, though. So I hope you enjoy that job. Baby Karen. Yeah. Baby Karen. Just really demanding. But I really liked that elderly woman. She was very sweet. But that's the closest I've come to crying so far. But, I did forget. Like, one of the days I was going to work in the car, I was close to tears because I really didn't want to go. I have a hard time, like, once I'm there, I'm fine, but, like, the build-up to going is, like, really upsetting, I guess. I don't, like, once I'm there, I'm fine, but the dread, like, the anticipation of going to work is, like, awful. I woke up this morning and I literally said out loud, I don't want to go to work, to my cat. So my cat can't do anything. I did have an older gentleman come through and ask for extra plastic bags because he has cats and they like to play with them, and I was like, I don't see why I can't give you a few plastic bags. So yeah, I wouldn't say I was feeling sick, but my anxiety was definitely peaked. I have really bad anxiety. I have medication for it, but it's nighttime medication. I don't know if it lasts me the night and extra, but I don't know. When I was streaming on Picarto before I moved over here to YouTube, but I was having issues with OBS taking up like the RAM and like speed of things. So like Clip Studio Paint was lagging really bad, and I kept like having sharp edges to my line work, and it was really annoying. But I turned the frames down, and I think that helped because it's not 60 frames per second, it's 30 frames per second now. So I don't need anything super crazy right now. My laptop is really stupid. Sorry, guy. Sorry. So he runs things pretty slow and it's annoying, but I figured it out. I think I fixed it. Because it felt like... Cat, how am I supposed to help? I'm busy too, being cute. You're right. Louise is very cute. Except at nighttime when she decides to make lots of noise when I'm trying to sleep and I have work in then like 5 hours and she's doing it at like 6 a.m. She's still cute when she does it, it's just annoying. No, it's not meowing. I mean, she does meow a little bit, but like, I don't mind her meowing. It's really strange. What she does is I sleep in the attic because my room and the attic are conjoined. And my mom's turned the attic into like this guest room, and there's a double bed in there, and I like having the room to sleep in, and it's really comfortable. So I was like, I'll just sleep up there. My current bed is really uncomfortable, and it's covered in stuffed animals, so I'm just gonna sleep in the double bed. And so I sleep in the double bed, but the thing is, with the attic, we have doors up there that are taped shut, because they're unfinished and gross, and they're used for storage, I think, so just has a bunch of stuff in there that we don't use and don't need. And because they're taped shut, I don't know what it is. Louise is like, I want to get in, so she's like running against the tape and making a bunch of noise. And it's annoying. I don't know what she wants in there. Maybe it's haunted. I mean, I definitely think my house is haunted, but it's like, is there a body in there that you want to get to, Louise? Is the ghost's body in the attic, in the back rooms? Hey, she's on my shelf. Hang on, I'm reading. You should definitely write fantasy stories, Casper. I find them very fun. And yeah, my cat is... I don't know. Hey! Get off! Get off the shelf. Okay. That's funny. Tam, why would you ask that? The ghost is dead. We've named it, Myrna. And she hasn't been active in a little bit. She was really active when I was younger. but now she's not as active. I think the worst that she does now is just prank people or like move things. And obviously provoke my cat to scratching on the walls and make a lot of noise while I'm trying to sleep. So, I don't know. Oh, she's used to the attic. Like, she has roaming privileges to my room in the attic, but only those 2 rooms, because the other cat in our house hates her and would attack her and hurt her if she had given the chance, so she's only strictly allowed in my room, and she's been in the attic before. But I guess she's realized there are doors up there now, and when there are doors, she's like, let me in, or let me out. Because she does the same thing with my closet door in my room. She'll, like, she'll, like, stand on the nightstand and, like, hit the doorknob and, like, try and open it. And I'm like, that's my closet. There's nowhere to go. Oh, absolutely, Tamia. The ghost is a prankster. When I was really young, she took the doorknob to my room and just shook it around a whole bunch, and I opened the door while it was shaking and nobody was there, so I knew it was a ghost. And that's literally all she does. She's a prankster. She's not evil, though. Like, she's not a bad spirit. She's just mischievous, I suppose. I forgot to draw the other eyebrow. Also, bless Spotify for having royalty-free music I could play in the background. This is like cyberpunk music that's royalty-free, but I thought the like techno darkness of it fit the vibe of this drawing, so yeah, so it's not a new room for Louise, my cat, so. But she just likes doors. She wants to enter the doors, and I tell her no, she's not allowed. Because doors lead to doom. And now she's playing with paper. What are you doing? I know you like the basket, but do you have to mess with the paper? I love her. She's just... Hey! Yes, lay in the basket. I've got, like, this cute wicker basket that she likes to sit in, and I've got, like, orientation papers from my job in there, and she's just been shredding it for some reason. Like, it's not like it's important anymore, but it was really annoying when I first got it, because I thought it was, like, really important, but I don't know. She's just been... Oh, she's eating the paper. Okay. She's eating the paper. Alright, Louise. I love cats. I have a dog, and I've had her since I was, like, 8, if I'm doing the math right. And we didn't get a cat until I was, like, a teenager. So I didn't realize I was a cat person until I got our house cat, Evie. She's a black cat, and she's kind of a priss, but I like her a lot. I love her. She's adorable, and whenever you go downstairs in the middle of the night, she'll be there meowing at you and rubbing up on you and being, like, all lovey-dovey because nobody else is up, and she's like, I miss people. So she waits for people to get up in the middle of the night and then just gives them a lots of affection. But, maybe? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm thinking, because they're not sitting on the ground, so I'm just gonna do that instead. Hashtag cat life. Yeah, it's yummy, Casper. Have you ever tried paper? Like, legitimately ate it? Because I did when I was a kid. I ate paper. Legitimately ate paper. Not on purpose sometimes, but I've eaten paper before, and it's fiber, you know? It's good for you. Okay, now we're gonna... Oh my god, Louise! She's playing with paper right now. Surprisingly, Casper, I've heard of people eating glue sticks as kids. Like, I've heard of that before. I didn't do it, but I've heard of people saying they've done that. I used to eat sand by the spoonful when I was a baby. Like, I would sit in the sandbox and, like, have those plastic toy utensils, and I would scoop up the spoon with the sand, and I would eat it. Like, and I would continue to do that. I don't know, it was funny. You ate baby powder? I'm glad it's not toxic. But munchy, munchy, crunchy. Not crunchy, just munchy. I'm so tired from today. And I'm so glad I don't work tomorrow. But then I work Thursday, Friday. I took off Saturday. And then I work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And then I'm off Wednesday. I can understand the gasoline thing. Because I still like the smell of gasoline. Like, whenever I'm filling up gas in my car, I like the smell of that. But if you smell it too much, you can get high. So, get high off the fumes. So, try not to smell too much, but... you know, I like the smell. Talc? What's talc? Hang on a second. A clay mineral. Talcum powder? Talc powder. Okay. That's interesting. Didn't know what talc was before today. Or maybe I've heard of it and just didn't I don't know. Oh, talc and baby powder, okay. I hate the smell of cigarette smoke. It, like, makes me cough and, like, my lungs constrain themselves. Like, they hate it. I wish I had more, like, religious sounding music. Like, organs or whatever. Because, like, this is royalty-free not steampunk, cyberpunk music that I found on Spotify, and which is fine. But this piece is supposed to be, like, a symbolic piece, and also, a reference to the cult in Me and Ash's story called The Syndicate. That's what the Discord server is called too, because it's like modeled after it. But not entirely, because we don't sacrifice people or eat people, so... it's just like a theme. Should I leave the live streams up when I'm done? I don't know if that'll clog the YouTube channel up. Is there a way I can, like... I can unlist the live streams and put them in a playlist, maybe. That way it's not, like, clogging up the, my page. I might do that so people can go back and watch them, but they have to go to the playlist first. Fried sand. I've never seen that TikTok. I have a TikTok. I should get on it more. I used to upload I should upload the animation meme to TikTok. because Nina Zan did that. Nina Zan? I don't know how to pronounce her name, but she did that. And people were like, I used to watch your animation memes as a kid. Nobody can relate to that with me because I've never made animation memes as a kid. I tried, but as you can see, I never posted them, so. I'm trying to think if I should do something new with the hair, because I've seen art styles where they'll like line the hair like this and then take a color and then make like hair strands with it without line art. And I don't know if that would look good in my style or not, but I might experiment with that because I kind of like the look of more detailed hair. It's just I'm used to drawing hair just oversimplified it with shapes and stuff. So I might try that. This might be a little bit of an experimental piece. I have TikTok? Yeah. Let me see if I can find my account without triggering a TikTok to play. Cause I do have, I'm logged in on the computer, so. Oh. Mute that. Let me view profile. It's at Rosemps, just like everything else, so. Here, I'll put it in the chat. And then you can go and follow me. I don't post often. I don't repost, but I do like things and I'll save videos, so I don't know. I've been wanting to do like those memes, or not memes, but like trends where somebody's like, take the color of your shirt, take the color of your eyes. Are you wearing glasses? Now draw your monster. Like, I want to do stuff like that, but then I get distracted. And also that's so much, it's such a side piece, like, to my other social media that I don't know if it would be worth doing. I don't know. When I'm done this piece, I'm gonna post it to Twitter with a link to my Discord and be like, join the cult. Yeah, like, I don't know. It's just like, would it matter anywhere else? Like, if you're just doing it for TikTok, is it worth it? I guess that creates new OCs, but I don't know. I don't think I need any more OCs at the moment, although you know I'm gonna create more later. Because I tend to do that. Hello! Nice username. It's pretty hilarious. I like that. Also, Casper, I'm gonna quickly make you a mod because, I think I can do that. Give me a second. Manage moderators. Okay, so I have Ash is a moderator. Thank you. Let me see if I can figure this out. There we go. Okay, let me save. All right. You should be a moderator now, Casper. Because Ash is not watching my stream right now. I think he's doing something else, but he's the only moderator aside from you, so. Now you can help me moderate my chats if people come in and starting shit. And then he's got a shoulder. How sexy. All right, thank you. No offense. It's just like your name reminded me of people who have come in before and were like, messing around and like trolling and all that, and I was like, no, none of that. So, but it's okay. You can have that name and still be legit. Like, I'm not gonna judge you based on your name. I was just like, it reminded me of instances where that has happened in the past. But this is like the first time I've streamed on YouTube for... When was the last time I streamed on YouTube? I think when I made adopts during my pastel goth phase. Which was... That era ended like 2018, so I have not streamed in like 5 years on YouTube. That's crazy. I would like to stream more. I think it would be fun, especially if I were to like stream work in progresses of like animatics, although at the same time I'm like, I don't want to spoil it, so maybe just illustrations and commissions or things like that. So I don't know. I want to do more on YouTube. It's just like animation takes so long, and then the topics that I wanted to talk about have already been talked about by other people, and I don't want to like steal their, not steal, but like be repetitive. It's like hard to come up with original topics on like when you're an art YouTuber or a YouTuber in general. Maybe I have streamed recently. I don't know. I should look to see when the last time I streamed was, because I did stream when I was in the D&D phase. And I have Ash, my boyfriend, as a moderator. So I must have streamed recently enough to have done that. I don't know. I'm just trying to think, because I don't remember. I haven't streamed in like a year, if that's the case, but I have done it, I guess. I don't know. I'm still thinking. Thinking is hard, bro. Now let's get his eyes. They're going to be hollow so I can make them red. But he's like mischievously. Because he's my boyfriend, and my boyfriend happens to be pretty mischievous. He's a little gremlin, but I love him. Okay. I'm so glad I'm home. I already mentioned this earlier, but I got off work at 5, and it's like, what time is it now? 9? It's 9 o'clock in the evening where I am, and... Oh, what brush am I using? I think I have it favorited in my Clip Studio assets. Let me see if I can get it. Because I really like most G pens and like line art brushes I don't like, except this one, which I got from the asset store in the Clip Studio Paint asset store. So let me see if I can find it. I'll screenshot it, or I'll send the link to it in the chat when I find it. But I think I know what it is. But I don't like any other brush. It's just this one that I can do that has like the line art feel to it, like the pen feel of Clip Studio Paint. So let me go to my favorites. Is it Good Pen? That's the Toby pen. That's pencil drawing paper. I think it might be this one. I have to double check. Usually, my favorite pen recently. I think it might be this one. I'm gonna say it's this one. So let me go back. I think it's this one. Good pencil, use it for the line art, drawing, and the graffiti. Okay. I'm gonna say it's this one, so let me get the link to this. Or the content ID. This is the content ID. I use one of these two. It comes with 2 pens. Good pen and good pencil. I think I use good pen, but it's like textured and not entirely like solid as a color, so it kind of gives it that textured feel. If that's not the right one, I'm sorry. I do have a few things favorited, but I think that's the one that I use line art for. I hope this is the one that I use line art for, because when I get my new computer, I'm gonna have to re-download all my brushes, and I don't want to lose this line art brush because it's really good. I like this line art brush a lot. But yeah, if you use Clip Studio Paint, I highly suggest using the asset store to your advantage, because that's supposed to help you. And there's a lot of like free assets that you can get, and I really like it. Like, it's really helpful. Like, the stained glass window and the candelabras in this piece aren't even drawn by me. They are assets that I'm gonna just trace over in fashion and color and like light myself, so. And it's not cheating because they're assets. They're supposed to be used. I would practice with background things, but I want to get this piece done, so I just don't have the patience to like go through and I don't need this anymore. And go through and what's the word? Practice and draw them out myself, so. But yeah, Clip Studio Paint asset store is very helpful. Can find a lot of good brushes and like 3D models there. I don't use the 3D models like for the people, but I do use the object 3D models because they're helpful.
The more technologically advanced the human species got, the more isolated they seem to become at the same time.
Why is this not erasing? Oh, it's because I made a new layer. Oh, that's crazy. I only favorite the things I want to make sure I keep, because there are times when I used Clip Studio Paint before, I would use like the pencil brushes and for line art and stuff, and it was really hard to color, like to automatically fill things in and stuff. So I only favorite the things I want to make sure I know I'm going to use. And the pencils I was not sure about, because there were times when I would go on to draw, and then like I would dread using the pencil. So I wanted to make sure I didn't use that. I used assets I was actually going to use, so. I think that's the one. So I use the pen, not the pencil. The pen's like really good. I like the pen. This looks a little flat, so let me just do this. That way it adds a little bit of depth. Or not depth, but like... I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm an artist, but when it comes to like... Oh, wait. Talking art, I'm like really stupid. I know the word foreshortening. I know what it is, but I don't think that's what I was trying to say before. That's the wrong way. Yeah. I'm trying not to get into that habit because, like, if I fill up the favorites bar too much, I'm not gonna remember what is what. So I try to only pick and choose what I favorite, but I do go back to, like, my downloads because they're saved there too. I have a lot of things downloaded and saved there, that, I can go back and, like, look at, but I never favorite them unless I know I'm gonna need them in the future. Or, like, I want to return to them. Because, like I said before, when I get my PC, I want to be able to find the brushes that I use. Alright, so that's Ash. Now this looks weird because... okay. I'm gonna do this. So... I'm, like, not sitting down, so it doesn't look weird. There we go. Now it just looks like I have really big hips, but you know what? It's true. Alright, so that's the initial thing. Now I need to line the background, which is gonna be awesome. I say sarcastically. Wait. If I do a symmetry tool, I can go really fast. I'm gonna do the symmetry tool. Where are you? Symmetrical tool. From here, I think? Like here? Yeah, I think so. So if I line something on this end... Yeah! Woo! You like both of the pencils? Or both of the brushes? Yeah, I mean, both are really good. I just personally like the pen the best, because, I use pencils for sketching. I use the real pencil, that comes default with the program. I use that for sketching, because it's, like, an actual pencil. That's how I sketch. But, like, for pens and stuff, I prefer this one the most. So let's get this lined. I don't think the eraser works on... Can I edit this and see if I can show only when editing target, show in same folder, show in all layers? Okay, hang on, I'm gonna research something. Hi, Michael. I don't know if I want a VC right now. I did mention that earlier. Well, not mention it, but I was like, I did want a VC earlier, but now that I'm live streaming, I don't really want a VC, but maybe when I'm done, if I'm available, I can VC. Let me research. Symmetry ruler eraser. How do I make the eraser snap to the symmetrical ruler? This is what I'm looking for. With the eraser to select the iron. Enable snap. Eraser to symmetrical. Okay, so I go to this and I go to correction, enable snapping, and it should be good, I think. So if I erase this, yes, it worked. I love forums. Yeah, I hope those brushes work out for you. They're really nice. Oh, yes. This is okay. Now this is no. It looks fine. Ugh. It looks fine. We're not gonna worry about it too. Well, if the eraser works now, I can fix it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Because it's like not quite there.
Break it down.
Now does it look weird? It does. Why do you look like that?
Break it down.
Oh, it's because this is up too high.
Dark wave.
Okay, that works. I want to make sure that string on the other side. It is! Thank God! I'm glad I figured that out. I'm learning new things about Clip Studio Paint every day because it's such a big program. But I love it. It's a good program. I'm still upset about them making Clip Studio Paint 2 an annual fee thing. It's not like I'm gonna get it because I'm content with the things that Clip Studio Paint version 1 has, but like if other people if I want to continue getting updates and stuff, I'm gonna have to upgrade and I don't want to, so I'm not gonna. Let me draw the wicks. Okay, so let me get this straight. The delay is pretty bad. Not terrible, but I'm watching the stream while I'm streaming, and I can see that there's quite a bit of a delay. So if I get to your questions late, I'm sorry. Or to your messages late. That's why. I would say it's like a 30-second delay. So I guess that is pretty bad, but maybe it won't be as bad when I get a PC and it can actually run things like I want it to, so. What is it, Michael? What's wrong, buddy? Are you bored? Sorry, I'm not a good conversation. Well, I'm a good conversationalist. I'm just, when I'm by myself, I'm like... Why did you... Michael? Alright, so it goes like this, and then it goes straight down. Yeah, like, okay, before I got into Clip Studio Paint, I was an avid Psy user. And Psy is a really good program for beginner artists, I think. It's very, like, beginner friendly in terms of, like, the learning curve. And it's such a lightweight program that you don't need a really beefy computer to run it. But Clip Studio Paint has a lot more features that I think would benefit artists who want to get into like the industry. For sure, it's like a professional program. Okay. It's looking good so far. Alright, I wonder if I make this convert layer to vector layer, will that... Okay, it's a vector layer now. Oh, that changed everything. I don't like that. I'm gonna do everything by hand. Vector layers are really helpful too. I like to use them when I'm drawing tails, like really long tails, like Santo, because I can move the tail, like on a vector layer, I can just click one of the tools and like move the line art how I want. Alright, let me get this part down too. It's kind of hard to see. I'm gonna be completely honest, I hate working. I don't mind the job. It's just kind of like draining because of how the amount of people I'm interacting with in a single day. And like, I don't like when people are rude to me because I'm a sensitive bitch. I will start crying if you are mean to me. So I'm not looking forward. My friend Timo also worked as a cashier for a while, and they said it's really bad when the holidays are coming up because they're gonna start being more demanding and urgent to leave and like get things done, and I'm gonna be sitting there like, please stop, don't be mean to me, I'm sensitive, Aubrey. I used Psy 2 as well whenever it first came out. Whenever I download it, it looks a lot different than other people's do, so I don't know what the problem is there, but Psy 2 is pretty good. Also very beginner friendly, and that I like that they have more tools now. Like, I like the rulers that they have, and I think that's all I used, but I know that there's more that they added. And then line the background one. Okay, that's looking good. This one. Maybe I can find more cultish songs, more culty songs that I can play. I wonder, I don't know. I've not been on YouTube long enough to know whether or not live streams get monetized. So I don't want to demonetize the live stream by playing music that's copyrighted. So far, I don't think anything's copyrighted. I also like the brushes of Psy too. I don't know, making brushes in Clip Studio Paint is really hard because you have to design it yourself. But it's really easy to make your own brush on Psy, especially when you're given the files for it, like the textures. You could just download other people's textures and make your own brushes with them. Like, that's really fun to me. I like making my own brushes, but it's a lot harder to do in Clip Studio Paint, but it's not impossible. I've tried making my own brush, it's just, I never liked it, so. I actually tried taking the BMP Psy files for the brushes, like the brushes that you make in Psy, and I tried exporting it in Clip Studio because I liked the texture, but the way they make brushes is so different, and like, so it like didn't look the same or what I was looking for, so I gave up trying to make my own brushes in here. This is too close. There's a trick that I not learned, but like I was taught by watching a lot of like videos on drawing and stuff, is that you should never zoom in more than 100. Because zooming in more than 100 makes the piece look really pixelated. And you're not getting this like what's the word? Like the full picture. Like if you're zoomed out enough. Like I know that's definitely harder to do when you're a tablet user and not a screen user, but that's definitely better like to do that than zooming in really close to line your stuff. Phone making. Oh really? Huh. Maybe I need to try making my own Clip Studio Paint brushes again. I guess the way Psy does it, it's really simple, but there's not a lot of customization, like, available, I guess, if that's the right word. So, like, making brushes on Clip Studio Paint are more detailed and oriented, but it doesn't, I don't know. Okay, so those are done. I just need to finish these. Okay. Cool, the candelabras are finished. So now I'm gonna do the stained glass window, which is gonna... Tammy, I'm not saying it's illegal to do, but it's definitely easier. like when you have a better full picture and like less pixelation, you get to like, I don't know. I don't know exactly how to describe it. I just know that it feels better to me because I use a screen tablet, so it may be different for other people. Let me delete the ruler and make another layer. For the symmetry tool, let's do this again. Right there. Here. Yeah, like, try not to zoom in too close to where you see the pixels. Because if you see the pixels, you're probably, what's the word? Like, you're not seeing the full picture, and it, I don't know, it helps to see the full thing. Like, that's how it feels for me. I'm not going to Florida. Florida's scary. I don't want to run into a Florida man. Alright, so now I'm gonna attempt to... Oh, wait, it's kind of like crooked from this part. Well, if I line it from this side, it shouldn't be too bad. Okay. We're gonna line it from this side and hopefully hope for the best. This is going to take a really long time, but I bet it's going to be worth it. Because this asset is nice, but it's like really pixelated when I like make it larger, so I want to make sure it's clear. So I'm going to line it. No thanks, Tammy. I'm good in Pennsylvania. I just doxed myself. Now you know the state I live in. I already answered your question, Michael. Hang on. Alright, I was just responding to a message. You spelled it wrong, Tammy. It's not pencil as in the tool. It's okay. You're not from Pennsylvania. I don't expect you to spell it right. I used to spell it that way when I was younger anyway, so like, I don't... It's fine. I love the symmetry tool. I wish I could use it more often, but whenever I try to draw people with it, it looks really weird, so I don't use the symmetry tool. It does sound how you spell it. It does. You think, I'm gonna write pencil, as in the tool you use to draw. But no, it's not how you spell it. Unfortunately. The state was named after... Hang on. William Penn! A British North American colony that became the U.S. state of Pennsylvania. Yeah, it was founded by William Penn in 1644. he was a colonizer. Tennessee is hard to spell too. Tennessee. You know, like 10 of C, you know. Alright, so now I'm gonna do... Okay. Alright, so here's where things get fun. It's like... Where do this? My friend Nia is messaging the group chat. If this looks wrong, I'm gonna kill somebody. And by that I mean I'm gonna die, you know? If you get what I'm putting down. This looks strange. Well, it's okay. It's not supposed to look perfect. It's just a stained glass window. You're right, Tammy. I've never seen another 10. I wonder if I should, like, advertise to other people that I'm streaming right now. I could advertise on Instagram, actually. I could do that. I don't know if anybody would join, but I am live, and I wonder if people from Instagram would join. But I don't have many followers. I have like 600 followers on Instagram. I guess that's a bit. Hee hee. You're right. I'm gonna need water. I'm talking so much. I may have to go get water, but I will wait for a second. I'm gonna... Alright. Drink water or juice. Okay. I'm gonna mute. I'll do BRB. And you've got the backwards one over here. I'll be right back. I'm gonna mute my microphone and I'm going to get water. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let me quickly... A really big delay. Okay, let me... the group chat wants a link, so I'm gonna grab that. Alright, so... I said I was going to share it on Instagram. I have a Christmas cup full of water. Ice water now, so... Alright, let me see if I can copy the link to the live stream from my phone and share it on Instagram so more people join. Hopefully. But I'm not expecting it because only like 50 people... Okay, thank you. Only like 50 people look at my story and I have 600 followers, which is sad, but it's how it is. Let me grab the link. Share. Copy link. Ugh. I'm watching the live stream on my phone now. Let me get it. Let me share on Instagram because I have the link option now on my story. Let me get... let me undo the BRB message. Take a... my phone's frozen. I hate my phone. Take a quick photo of the work in progress. And then... message. I'm sorry, Michael! I didn't... I was talking to you in the server and I was like, that's weird. I was talking the entire time. I wonder why he couldn't hear me. So I don't know. I'm just stupid. That's love. I'm live streaming on YouTube. Come join me with a heart emoji. That's what I'm doing. And then I'll do the link thing. Where is it? Here it is. And then I'll put that in there. There. Not now. You want to spread the word, Tammy? Okay. It's okay. That happens. Sometimes I'll forget that my headphones are not plugged in or are plugged in and I'm just, I don't know. Okay. Let's continue with this stained glass window, which is going to take 5 million years. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not stupid, but I still feel bad because you couldn't hear me, so take that. Now I do the inside, guys. The inside part. Bimbo solidarity. You're right. Broken heart emoji, broken heart emoji, broken heart emoji. My friend Nia said they were gonna join the live stream for a minute, but they go to college, so I don't expect them to stay the entire time. Because they've got a 3,000 word essay to work on. That's crazy. I would never do that. It's okay, Michael. I don't actually feel bad, but I was wondering why you couldn't hear me. Yeah. I love the symmetry tool. I love the symmetry tool. I love them. Love the symmetry tool. Let me just do this. Do that. You're not mad? Okay, that's good. I kissy your forehead too, /P. Okay, so that's that. Looks good, looks good. Nods my head in approval. I'm just erasing some of the stragglers. Alright. I want to look for different music because this is really cyberpunky. And what I'm doing right now is not cyberpunky, it's cultish. Like, it's dark, like I want it to be, but the music, I don't know. Let me see if I can find anything that's royalty-free. Dark royalty-free. That's royalty core, villain core, which definitely has royalty-free scary music. Scary music? It's got 8 songs on it. That's not gonna last me a whole... Copyright-free horror synth, Nostromo. It's got 11 songs on it. I may have to just stick with the playlist I have now. Dark, aggressive beats, DMCA free and royalty free beats. Dark, angry beats for your Twitch streams and YouTube videos. This has 116 songs in it, and it looks like it's all instrumental. Alright, let's try this. Alright. Okay, Michael, be right back for you. We wait. This still isn't what I'm looking for, but it's okay. I don't imagine there's, like, organ, orchestral music that's royalty-free on Spotify, at least. I could look that up, but I just looked up dark royalty-free music, so... I wish there was more music that was, like, culty. I say culty, like I know what I'm talking about. But I just want something that's, like, church-going. But it's, like, royalty-free, and also there's no lyrics. Are church hymns royalty-free? I don't know. I wouldn't play church hymns on a live stream that is cultish, though, because... Why am I saying that? This is not a cult. It's based off of a cult in my story. The Discord server and this image is, but we are not a cult. But like, I like dark church music, kind of. I wouldn't say church music, like religious or Catholicism music, because it's like dark, like twisted versions. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I like to listen to Powerwolf, which is a power metal band, but they take a lot of inspiration from Catholicism and like Satanism, and like make really awesome beats to it. And I want to play music like that, but it's not royalty free, and that'll get the live stream demonetized. And I want to be able to... I don't know if I'm gonna make money through YouTube, because I don't get a lot of views and interactions on it. Like, my animation meme got 266 views, might be more now, but like, it's been up for like 2 days, couple of days, and it's not doing so hot. I was hoping it would do better because animation, I don't know, animation memes aren't as popular as they used to be as well. So it's kind of difficult to determine. Are these triangles? These are triangles for sure. I'm just stupid. Okay. But like, I guess animation memes aren't as popular as they used to be. Oh, really, Tammy? You just promoted me on like 6 different places? For 7? Bruh. Well, thank you for your support. I'm just rambling right now. But like, I guess animation memes aren't as popular as they used to be. So it's kind of harder to gain traction for them when you don't have as many, like, I'm not popular on YouTube. I have 13k subscribers, but that's from an unfortunate event that I'm not willing to talk about anymore. But nobody's active. Like, they're subscribed, but they're not active subscribers, so I don't know. My stuff doesn't get a lot of views, which I'm not upset about. I just wish something would work. Thank you, Tam. Oh, this is a triangle or a diamond shape. I didn't make it a circle. I made it a diamond shape. And then I did. Why is it like that? It's not even. Whatever. It'll look fine because it will be even on symmetrical at least. Hee hee to you too. Alright, let me see how this looks so far. Okay, not bad. Not bad. That is like smack dab in the middle. I didn't mean to do that. Except the people. Except the Sonas. They're like... Alright, let's not start there. Let's start here. Just... Let's do... Here. What did I do? Why is it not showing up? Oh, it's the eraser. I've got the eraser. Yeah, okay. I've got the eraser. Alright, so that's good. And then I... Oh. Oops. I'm not gonna be able to make the window entirely. But, oh wait. I should, go down here. That's better. That way it gets all of it. It's so weird live streaming because it feels like I'm talking to myself, but I know I'm talking to you guys. So I just feel crazy because I'm like talking. Let me just get to the middle. Thank you, but I guess I can't take credit for the stained glass window because it is an asset I just took. I'm just tracing it now. So let's get this straight. Oh, it's not gonna look the right way. Okay. Now that I'm here, I can do this. Alright. You're crazy? We knew that. I love you, Tam. Does that look right? Yeah. I feel bad because my boyfriend wanted to play Smash or Pass with me, and I told him I was live streaming, and then he was like, never mind. So he wanted to do something with me today, and I'm busy tomorrow, so I'm like kind of sad. I might stop live streaming like soon so I can actually spend time with him before I go to bed, but because I love him. No. And then I just have to finish this part. Oops. This part, which is going to be right there. Right here. Alright, let's erase these. Okay. Oh, I didn't erase this. Okay, let me zoom out. I'm not gonna bother with the, like the actual stained glass part. I'm just gonna make this a, or should I? That's gonna take so much longer. I'm not gonna bother with it because it looks fine as is, but, you know, I'm not gonna delete it just yet because I want to keep the colors, but, you know, it's there. Delete ruler. So let's... Hello, how are you? Okay, so let's put this in a folder. Make it a reference layer, and then I can color in... Should I... What did I do for this? Because I had a layer mode on for this, and I don't know if I should keep that or not. I had a layer mode on and merged all the layers. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna open up the redraw, or the old piece that I did, and I'm gonna use that as reference, so give me just a second. Let me find it. Where are you? Here it is. So this was the original that I did. It was me and my boyfriend Sonas dressed as a priest and a nun. For our cult, our not our cult, but like our fictional cult in our story called the Syndicate, and that's like us a part of it. And that's what the Discord server is like, kind of like based off of. Like it's in the theme of the cult in our story. So I'm redrawing this image because I hated how this one came out. But we're gonna color this and then put what's the word? A layer effect over it so it gets the coloring that I want. Like this was the coloring that but this coloring looks so good and I don't want to lose it. I don't know what to do. Alright, let's just stick with this. We're gonna try this. Let me hide the background and color this. Oh, it looks so different. Because this isn't the base color that I used for my skin before. But that's my phone. Ignore that. Probably gonna message on Instagram or a subscribe. Our cult. Correct. Let's be honest. The Discord server is a cult. It's a cult for me and my boyfriend. Like, you guys are worshiping us. It's fine. I'm kidding. I don't want to be worshipped. I just want to be appreciated. But it is based off of the cult in our story, which I'm not going to go into because I want to keep that a surprise for future projects. But it is based off of our fictional cult. And then I had the blush, which is a little darker than that. And we're gonna... Cult of Simps? Oh, yeah. I guess. If you can call them that. I'm a simp. For sure. It's just a cult full of horny people. That's it. Everyone's a hoe, Tam. If you think about it, everyone in the cult is a hoe because we're all simps. You know what I mean? Alright, so that's the base color. Then I get the eyes, which is like a different color than I anticipated. But it's good because it's not stark white. I would be upset if it was stark white and I had to work with stark white. Alright. Alright. Cool. This is supposed to be me. And then let's get this. My hair looks red here, but it's the layer effect or whatever. So let's erase a little bit here. Sometimes I get like so focused on my art that I'm not looking at chat. I should be looking at chat. I know there's not much there right now, but I don't want to forget that it exists or stay silent for too long. Because that'll happen too. I get so engrossed in what I'm doing that I forget that I'm talking. Should the backs be brown? I'm gonna say yes. There's no texture there, but it'll be implied that that's my hair. So, and then we're wearing the same dark thing. So let me merge this. All of my base coloring is on one layer because I do all my shading on one layer. You'll see how I shade in a minute. In a few minutes, I guess, because I still need to finish this. Does it? I don't think it actually says that I'm streaming on YouTube when I'm streaming on YouTube. I think that's only a Twitch thing. Like, if you goes live, if your Discord is connected to Twitch and you go live on Twitch, I think it'll show up on your profile. And yes, all of my colors on one base, all of my shading is on one or on one layer. I do that because I want everything to be even and like equal in terms of like saturation, or not saturation, but like opacity, if that makes sense. And also the tutorial I watched on shading did that, so. Well, maybe she didn't put all of the colors on one layer, but that's what I do, so maybe that's wrong of me to do, so. Let's get the base color. I'm sure there are other easier ways to do what I do, but it's fine. I am content with how I draw now. I'm not too worried about it. Oh, I forgot that part. And I think, let me get these just in case. And then the blush color is on his lips. And I'll do that. Did I select the wrong color? I did. That's okay. That happens. Then I'm just gonna color shade blush. Blushing the skin RN. Also, is the music too loud? I don't know if the music's too loud. Let me know. Like, if you can't hear me because of the music, let me know. I don't know how good my microphone is. I'm using a headset, so. His eyelids are missing. I forgot to color his eyelids. Fuck. I can put it back. I can draw them on. Like that. And then I can erase. Am I fine? Okay, cool. Thank goodness. I wasn't sure if the music was too loud or not. Alright, so that's that. Let me merge that together. And then the whites of the eyes are going to be the same as here. So we're gonna do, and then... I know a lot of people who do that. I guess for me, it's just simpler. If I have too many folders, I'll get lost in them. So this is like the easiest way for me to personally organize everything, but I can see how that would also be helpful. Like, you probably get a lot more like out of it by using multiple folders and layers and stuff. I just personally like working on less layers and folders than anything. All right. Right? My boyfriend is so hot, guys. Also, this can't just be me, but I have a thing for like nuns and priests and things like that. I think they're hot as fuck, but that also might be my religious trauma speaking. Do you think it's my religious trauma speaking? I think it is. I think my religious trauma is saying, you've got issues, and I'm gonna say, yes, I do. That's why... Yeah, I don't know what it is, but the religious, like, Catholicism is so erotic. I like it. I think that's cool. I don't know. Something, it might be, obviously not in, like, real life, but, like, in fiction, Catholicism can be really erotic, and I like that. Okay. Okay, so that's the hair. And then I need to do the white parts of the outfit. Just here and here. They're like a cream color with the overlay. And here too. Okay, so it's starting to come together. I guess labeling them would be a good idea too. I'm just so lazy, I guess. I guess it's laziness that is a thing for me. Yeah. Lucifer's hot. I love that story though, because they commissioned a guy and then they were like, I'm gonna commission your brother because you made the devil too sexy, and then the brother made him even hotter than the first one, which I think is really funny. My dad is home, so I gotta be a little quieter about talking about this because he's a very Christian man. Confess your sins. I want to dress up as a nun for Halloween sometime. I think that would be really fun. Also because I am drawing myself as a nun right now. Like, this is me, and then that's my boyfriend, and he's a priest, and I'm a nun, and we're like in a cult, and like it's hot. You know what I mean? Oh, I should do the candelabras first. So these are like a dark color. So let me put these in their own folder as well. Ah, that's the wrong button. Don't you love having religious parents? I don't know if anybody else can actually relate to that. Oh no! Did I not finish that? Did I not finish that? Oh my god. Hits myself in the head. Over and over again. I didn't finish this line. I'm just gonna do that. And then copy and paste it to the other side. Because the symmetry tool is off now. There we go. It should be good now. Hooray. Anyway, yeah, I have really religious parents. Not Catholic, but they're Baptist Christian. And, I do not believe in their ways, so it's like kind of fun living in a house where they're like constantly saying, oh, well, I'll pray for you, and I'm like, I don't believe in that, sorry. I don't know. I'm like venting about my religious trauma. Yeah, unfinished layers, bruh. I don't know what happened. I thought I finished it all whenever I was lining this, but apparently I did not, so that's great. Alright, so that's the color of the candelabras, and then the color of the candles vary, but they're like an orange color now, which I can do. The wicks need to be that color too. I highly suggest this tool. Why is it not filling in? Why are you not filling in? That's weird. I highly suggest this tool. It's, if you put your line art on a reference layer, it fills in things, and I use that in the other bucket tool, so I use... Some people just are lucky and don't have religious parents, and that's okay. Like, that's cool. I'm glad you don't have to deal with that, because I did, and it's not fun, really. It's not really fun. Did I? Okay. But yeah, my parents are both very religious people, and I don't agree with a lot of what they preach, practice, whatever. Oh no, did I? Is it because... Yep, okay. So I messed up again. That's okay though. We're gonna fix this. I'm just gonna do this. And then... do that. So that should be... oh. Should be completed now. There we go. Now I can fill it in with the dark blue color. Yeah, everyone's family is a little weird, I guess. Is that right? No, it is right. I'm just coloring these in wrong. Okay, I think that looks good. Okay, now we're gonna add, I think what I want to do is make the background like a really bright red. And we're gonna take the referencing off so it's like all of it. That looks cool, but I don't know how the shading is gonna work. I need another drink of water. All right. So let me get... So let me do this. What I learned next was I color the lines and then I shade on top of what I did. So we're gonna do that. We'll start with ash here. You know, because I'm recording this and it's gonna stay on my YouTube, I could make a speed paint of this later. I'm not recording on OBS, but I can download the VOD from my YouTube studio. So maybe I can make this into a speed paint. That would be fun, because then people could see it in real time and sped up. Let's do this now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shade this with a red color, and then I'm gonna use blue for undertones, and then for highlight I'm gonna use the candle light. I have a basic idea of what I want to do with that, because I want like it to be blue, black, and red, but like mostly red and black because it's edgy, you know what I mean? Hands are another pain. I don't have as much issue with them as I used to because I've drawn them so many times. I'm kind of used to them, but I do have to occasionally look up reference. Like I did have to look up reference earlier for the clasped hands. Because hands are difficult, and like when you have multiple fingers intertwining, it's like, how does that look? So I get that. Hands are difficult, but feet are a nightmare. I am not used to feet. I'm trying to draw them more. That way I can like know that I can draw them and stuff, but they're a nightmare. Feet are worse than hands in my opinion. And the line art for the gowns are gonna stay black because the gowns are supposed to be black, but they're like a blue color now because of the layering I did. No, yeah, feet are just terrible. I think it's because they're similar to hands, but not like the same. So like you're expecting to go in like fine, but then you get to the part where it looks different from the hands and you're like, well, how do I make this proportionate? But I'm getting there, I think. Oh no, I forgot to color his eyelashes and eyebrow. And then I was using this color for the darker parts of his hair. I'm noticing some spots I missed in the coloring, which I'll go back in and fix in a second. It's just like annoying. Feet is a struggle, I agree. I think feet are a nightmare. Oh. Oh, is it oh, you know what? Okay, let's do this. There we go. That looks better. Then his eyes are like this color. It takes a bit, but I believe that people can, like, I don't know. A lot of people are like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm getting to the point where I'm talking so much, I'm gonna be talking nonsense. Like, I'm, like, I don't know, man. I don't want to talk nonsense because then you're gonna be like, huh? But I have ADHD. It's funny. And I see that I missed a pixel there. Pixel. So let me fix that too. There. It's the I'm very tedious when it comes to stuff like this. I'm tedious when it comes to making sure things are colored in right. And then when I post a picture and then I notice afterwards that I didn't color it in all the way, I literally want to die. Because then it's already posted and out there and I'm like, no. It is terrible when you miss something on your canvas and like, or with like, when you miss something on your canvas or you forget to draw something because you're so in the zone of drawing that you just forget what you were supposed to be drawing. Like, that's just something that happens to me all the time. And then I'll be done the drawing, I'll look at it, remember what I was supposed to draw and be like, well, fuck. Okay, is that everything on this layer? I think it is. So we're gonna close that and color the candelabras lines now, which isn't gonna take too long because they're candelabras and they're dark already. I just need to color the candles a different color, the line art, which I will make a dark orange. It's awful, for real. Like, I get into this trance when I draw sometimes. It kind of helps now that I'm talking, that I'm drawing and talking at the same time, so I have like the basic idea of what I want to do, but I have a feeling I'm still going to end up in this trance when I'm drawing this, and I'm going to forget what I initially wanted, and it's going to suck. I don't think this needs to have any... Ooh, unless I do this. That might look good. Because it's coloring the outlines to be kind of like bright. Oh, this is the eraser. That looks cool, actually. I'm glad I did that. Okay. Alright, so we've got the lines colored and the base colors down, and now I get to figure out how I'm gonna shade this. For one, I should do the ambience background first, because that's the most important part. So, I'm going to make a layer, put glow, and then take my airbrush and just boom. No, I hate that. We're gonna do this. Maybe not quite. Maybe, okay, let's try a hard-edged thing and do this. Let me move this down a little bit. Like... Alright. And then I'm gonna blur it. Blur, Gaussian blur. Let's see how far I can get this to blur. Alright, I think that's good. And then I'm gonna turn the opacity down. Alright, and then for the candles, which I had... Oh, that's so different. It's because... Okay. I'm sure it'll look fine. Let's just continue on with what I was doing. The candles are gonna have a glow effect on them. And let's do the chimaka for the glow of the candles, because they kind of like fade. And then can't be. Okay. Alright, and then for the ambience, let's do this. I do a soft glow, and we're gonna do an orange color instead. And we're gonna take the airbrush, and we're gonna just gently do this. Maybe a little more. I'm gonna turn the opacity down a little bit. Alright, and then we're gonna do... Make a layer, multiply. Let's do a blue color to contrast all that red. And let's... Oh, I turned it upside down. Let's zoom out, turn this as large as I can get it, and just... Alright. So that's looking already kind of ambient. Nice. Kind of don't want like the solid red in the back. So maybe I can change the color to something else. I think the solid red makes it too intense. And I don't want to go for that, because I liked the look of this background a lot. So maybe I should go for like a pale color, like less saturation. And then I can turn the red here, the saturation down on this too. Alright. Looks... Let's try Turn that down. Okay. That looks better. Let me turn this down a little bit. Or let's hide that and look at it. Okay. So the ambience, that works. So let's, this is how I shade. I put it on, I clipping mask it, go on multiply, and I think what I want to do is I want to shade with a dark red, and then I want to do like blue undertones. And I'm gonna use this marker brush that I have. I forgot to favorite it, so I'm not gonna be using that again when I have my laptop or my computer, but then I just block out the shade that I want. But there's also times where I'm gonna use less color and use like opacity and stuff. But I'm gonna be careful because the lighting on this is weird. Let's turn the opacity down. Okay. There's probably a much better and more sufficient way of shading, but this is how I do it. Because then I'm shading both the line art and the colors, and using one color to bring it all together. That's how I do it. It kind of tends to bring the piece together when things are more similar in shade, I guess. So I learned this from a YouTuber, Color Spectrum, or I forget. I linked it. Hang on. I linked it in my Discord because I was like really excited when I discovered the coloring process. So give me a second. I'm gonna get the link. I put it in my art, I think. And I have to scroll up to find it, but it was a while ago. Yes, okay, so it was Cosmic Spectrum Art. And it's obviously for a more painterly illustrative style, but I found it. So this is the link to the video I used for reference, and I've just been using this technique to shade because it helps a lot, I think, for me personally. And then I use different brushes than she does, but the technique is basically the same, I think. And I'm gonna make this hollow, so... Still thinking about my day at work. It wasn't a bad day, I just didn't enjoy it all that much. I only worked 5 hours, which is the shortest shift I've had so far, but it's like there's some rude people, and I had a lot of issues because I was on the register by myself today. It was only my 3rd day on the job, and the first 2 days I had people shadowing me to make sure I was doing things right. So I kind of, like, this was my first day without a shadow and I made a few mistakes, and it was kind of like not bad, but like uncomfortable, I guess. Having a job sucks, but I think the paycheck that I'm gonna get is really good. I told my boyfriend that the first paycheck that comes in I'm gonna use to commission an artist named Lala Letty. Her work is so fine. I've commissioned her twice. She drew Alien Versace and she drew Agnes and Visago. And the next thing I'm gonna commission her to draw is Caesar, my little murderous white boy, and then his boyfriend Antiphanus, which is the blood god. And Antiphanus belongs to my boyfriend. And the idea that we had for the commission was like a bloody kiss, because the whole dynamic between them is like blood related, because he's the blood god and Caesar's a prophet, and it's just awesome. So I don't know if she'll do it because she doesn't accept not safe for work commission, but I don't know if a bloody kiss is considered not safe for work or just gore. It's not even gory, it's just dark. And she drew a dark picture with Agnes and Visago. Like, that wasn't dark, like involving bodily fluids, but it was like cultish and creepy, so I don't know. I guess I'll just have to ask her whenever I get to that point, but I'll definitely have enough money to commission her and even pay her extra to add a background. Because I really want to have, like, I want her to draw all of our OCs. I think that would be really cool to have art done by her, because she is just so talented and fantastic at like, her style just fits so good. It's so good. I love her work. She's one of my favorite artists. I want to be friends with her. But unfortunately, I don't think she makes internet friends like that. But I discovered her through the JoJo fandom. She drew Giorno and Mista a lot. And I liked her. I liked how she drew them. So I followed her, and I've just been following her since. She drew a lot of, like, over the garden wall stuff for Halloween, which was really cool because that's one of my favorite cartoons, even though it's like a seasonal cartoon. I just love it so much. I think it was really dark, and really well written. And the animation style is just really cute, and the music was really cool because there was like musical pieces and stuff, which I really enjoyed. Yeah, her JoJo work is so nice. Like, that's how I found her. I love how she draws Abakio. And I love how she draws Mista. Mista's hair is always so curly in her style. And it's like just so adorable. I just love her work. But she's drawn my OCs before, and I have her. She's never posted them. I don't think she posts her commissions unless they're JoJo related. But I have art from her, and her work's just so fantastic. And it's surprisingly affordable. Like, I feel like she should be charging way more than she does. But she also probably has, like, a job as well. I don't know. I don't know. I just think that her work should be more expensive than it is, I guess. And this is coming from somebody who's commissioned her twice. Like, now that I am going to have the money to do so, I'm gonna tip her, because I feel like her work, she just deserves a lot more than she receives. I don't know. I feel like artists undersell their work a lot. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but it can be, like, detrimental to your financial gain. You need to be careful with pricing because you don't want to make it too affordable. But also, if it's not within people's range, people aren't going to buy. So it's like, it's a tough thing. Like, I haven't gotten a commission from a stranger in a really long time. I've gotten commissions from friends because they love my art regardless of the price and stuff. But I haven't had, like, a full-on new person commission me for a while. And I think that is partially my fault because I don't advertise my commissions enough, but I don't know. I kind of miss doing work for strangers because I like to see the different like characters and designs that people hand to me, and they're like, please draw this. Yeah, that's my story. That's what's going on with me. I did the math the other day, last night actually, because I was curious about how much I was gonna make. I get paid every 2 weeks, so I get like more money than I've ever had before in my bank account. When I worked for another company, another grocery store for a little bit, and they paid weekly, which was really cool, but because I was paid weekly and I have some spending issues, I think, not like terribly bad spending issues, but like when I have money, I want to spend it on things that I want. So I would get paid and then I would spend my money. But now that I have to wait 2 weeks to get paid, I'm gonna be having a lot more money than I've ever had before. And I don't know. Dude, you definitely should save up for her because I think she is fantastic at what she does. The only complaint that I have is for the Agnes and Visago piece, I specifically asked her to make it black and red themed, and she didn't, but the piece was just so fantastic, I couldn't ask her to change it. Like, I couldn't ask her to edit it to make it more black and red. I just, it was just so good the way it was, I was like, I don't care, actually. So it's not really a complaint, it's just an observation, because I really am satisfied with the piece that I got from her. And both Ash and I, my boyfriend and I, have used her art in our like Toy House profiles, which is like really nice because I don't know, having art of your characters from other people to put on like their professional, official like profile is just really satisfying to me when you have that art to use. I don't know, it's really good. I'm gonna be doing this. I hear my mom outside my room. I have to be thinking about whether I want to move out soon because I feel like with this job I'll be able to afford it, especially if I get like a roommate to go in with, but I really like I don't like living with my family, but it's just all that I know, I guess. It's kind of like you love your family and you love your room and you love like the things that you have here, but like at the same time you can't live here forever. So I'm just kind of like, what do I do? Plus, I don't want to like move in with a stranger, and I don't like none of my friends are looking to room with somebody. So I'm just stuck. Hello, Michael. I'm on the shading process now. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Mikey. You put it in your mouth and eat it. if you ever definitely consider commissioning me, because I feel like a lot more recently, I've been getting better with like commission work versus personal work. I put a lot more effort into my work than I did, and I would love to definitely try drawing your characters. I love being commissioned and given characters that I've never drawn before, like new designs and stuff. I don't know. Like, that's just... I like drawing for people. I would like that to be my career someday. I don't want to work at Walmart forever, so I guess we'll see what happens, but having a job now is helpful, I guess. Alright, so now that we've got I've got the shading, the basic, like, shading down, but I wanna... Hang on, I'm not actually done. I'll do this, because it's, like... kind of want the, there's gonna be light coming up from... Oh, sorry, I just saw that message. Yeah, I call you Mikey. Mikey. Alright, so... Let's see if I can make this shadow darker. And then I'll do this. Did I not? I did shade that, okay. Alright, so let's get the gouache blender, which is what I use to blend things. Hee hee hee. I say your name, Michael. Michael, Michael, Michael. I'm making it smaller when I want to make it bigger. So I'm probably going to get an airbrush and then darken the middle part, because that is where the light, the candles are making that shadow. Me too, honestly. I like when my friends tell me that they like hanging out with me, or that they like my name or something. Dude, I forgot to mention, but Walmart allows you to have your preferred name on your name tag instead of your birth one. So I have Morticia on my name tag, and so many people have asked if it was just a Halloween thing. And I was like, no, it's just my preferred name. And they're like, oh, so like Morticia from the Addams Family? And I'm like, yeah. Like Morticia from the Addams Family. And like, I've had a few people on like Bumble BFF say that it was a pretty name and that they love it. And I'm like, yeah, I picked it out myself, heart emoji. And they're like, that's so cool. But then people in real life are like, is it a Halloween thing? Yeah, I love that they allow that, because I do not like my birth name, and I do not want it. Also, I don't know. It just, I like that. I like having a preferred name. So, having my preferred name everywhere. So, kind of helps as well for like legal reasons. I don't want people to know my birth name. Yeah, at least they're nice about it. I haven't had anybody like particularly rude. I like the first customer today was like, Morticia, is that your real name? And I'm like, no, but but it's what I prefer. And he was like, aha, okay. And I was like, yeah. So, nobody's been mean about it. It's just new. Like, people are just taken aback because Morticia is a name from the Addams family. And people don't name their kids that. Hi, Ash! Hi, baby! I'm drawing us again. And you're right, birth name is gay. What are you doing right now? Are you bored? Are you just hanging out? Oh, true, I could say that. I don't have to be honest about it. Oh, that's crazy. You have 2 first names? Actually, no. I have relatives that have 2 birth names. Like, I have an aunt named Aunt Ruth Ann. I guess Ruth Ann can be, like, one name, but, like, Ruth and Ann, like, she's, you know, my aunt has 2 names. So, it's not surprising, but, like, it's not common either. Ash. Ash, my beloved. Ash, my beloved, where did you go? You're just hanging? Okay. Sorry, the delay is really bad. I think it's like a 30-second delay. I can't really control that. I need more water. I've been talking. I've just been rambling, which I don't get to do much. When I'm... I wonder if it's, like, awkwardness that allows me to do that, but, like, when I'm supposed to be, like, the center of attention of something, I just talk. So, like, right now, I'm live streaming, and you guys are watching the live stream for me and my art. So now I'm just, like, rambling because I don't want there to be a moment of silence where there's awkward silence or, like, just a bunch of silence and all you hear is the thump, thump, thump of the music. I don't know. I just ramble. I did not know that. Well, Ash, I did not. I thought, I did not know that, like, having 2 names was common at all, like, in any country, but I guess it makes sense that it would be somewhere. Just not in America, I guess. See, now I don't know what to talk about. I'm just drawing, man. I could talk about my experience at work more, but it's really not all that interesting. I've just been checking people out at the cashier registers. French people derogatory. Sacre bleu. I said that wrong so bad. I just embarrassed myself. I'm so sorry to the French people out there who may watch this later. I do not know French. I literally only know English. I've tried learning other languages and I just don't have the patience to do it. Although I really want to learn other languages, so I may just embarrass myself. That's crazy. I guess I kind of get it, because I have... I don't like to refer to my birth name as, like, a first name that I have, but I guess that's true, because my parents still call me by my birth name. You do know French, which I think is really cool. You do know French. That's really cool. I took, like, a year of French in high school, but, you know, my ADHD made it really... It was, like, I went to cyber school for, like, most of high school, and then the last year of high school, I was homeschooled, and that's when I took French, and my ADHD made it so hard for me to pay attention. I swear to God. Rise up, gang, 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 you know. Hell yeah. Okay, so the shading... Let's fix this. Let's make this a little bit more smooth. Then I'm gonna go into like deeper shades. Yeah, how's Mikey doing? I want to know how Mikey is doing. I love Mikey. And hey Ash, do you want to VC when I'm done with this picture? I think I'm gonna end the live stream when I'm done this picture, so we can VC or something, but I don't know, I might end the live stream before I'm even done this, because this might take a minute, but I've been live streaming for like 2 hours, so... Puts Mikey in my mouth, pause. Okay. You do eat people when you're happy. Alright, let me shade this bird. Oh, Mikey. You're allowed to talk about your problems if you want to. I don't think that'll bring anything down. I mean, it'll bring things down, but I don't think that's not something I'm gonna be like upset about if you do. Like if you want to talk about it. Of course you may not want to talk about it in a public space. So you can DM me, or Ash said you could DM it as well. Flesh-eating bacteria? Hell yeah. Oh, I forgot to shade. There's so many things I'm forgetting to shade today. I need to shade the eyes too. Takes big thumbkin bite. You know, this royalty-free music that I'm playing right now, it's cool, but it keeps repeating a phrase, and I don't know what the phrase is. You can also vent about it in the server if you want, like, more support from people. Like, that's a completely okay option to do, too. Because I'll read it whenever you get there. I just, you know... I don't want to read it right now while I'm live streaming, but I'll read it if you post about it, message about it, you know. Cause I love you, bro. I want to make sure you're okay. You know, Mikey, I'm gonna make you a mod too. Let me do that really quick. I'll make you a mod. Manage moderators. I'm glad that it opens a new tab and doesn't, do it on the same. That's not it. Copy. Come on. Why isn't... Oh, here we go. Alright. You should be a moderator now. Huzzah. So now you can help. You're a mod in the Discord server, but I didn't make you a mod in my YouTube live, so I'm just making you a mod here too. So you can help moderate things if you want. I made Casper a mod too, because she was in here earlier. And she's pretty good at moderation. I meant a mod in the YouTube live, not a mod in the Discord server. She's already a Discord mod in the Discord. Like, that is the mod role. I'm saying you're a mod in the YouTube now. You get the little wrench by your name. So now you can help with like trolls if they happen to pop in, which I've had happen before a long time ago. No, don't ban Ash. Don't kill Ash. No. Don't do that. I will be alone forever. And also, I just love him and I don't want him to die. Thank you. And maybe I should make... Hi, Tammy. Have you been here? Because you've been kind of silent for a while. No, I'm small and friendly. It is, though. Bludgeon me, baby. Oh my god. Get that flirting out of my chat, RN. Oh my god. Stop calling each other baby girl. I'm the baby girl. Okay, so I've got the shading down and I want to make it darker in the middle, so that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe with like a blue color instead. I'm gonna take the airbrush and just that kind of works, but not entirely. I kind of want certain things to be not colored like that, so I'm gonna do this. I've shading angles like this is like really difficult. Ash says hello to Tammy. Let's do the forehead too. So that's for real. %100% true. Your blorbos. Blorbos? Yeah. Isn't that Tumblr slang? You know, I'm changing the Frimkin music because it's all just the same thing. So I'm gonna go back to the cyberpunk free stuff. To the Outback Steakhouse? This is really okay. I don't know what to do for the music, but I'm just gonna leave it. Does that look okay? I don't know. Yeah, Blorbo is Tumblr slang. That's what I thought. I didn't know what it was for the longest time, and then my friend Safa DM'd me, and then she was like, "That's Tumblr slang for like your Tumblr babies," and I was like, "Yeah, yeah, baby girl is Twitter." You want to play the Amazing Grace creepy one? Okay. I don't know if that's on Spotify. Let me... Songs. It is! It's select tracks. I'm gonna put it on loop. It is on Spotify. It is on Spotify, Ash. I found it. If y'all didn't know, I actually haven't talked about this, but Ash and I plan to do an animatic to this song. It's gonna be so cool. It is now. Do you want me to send it to you? I'll send it to you. It's by select tracks, so they may have just uploaded it. I don't know. I sent it to you on Discord. And now I'm going to do highlights, which is going to be really fun for me. I'm going to do an orangey color. And we're going to do this. Did you search up Creepy Amazing Grace? Because that's what I did. Because that's literally the name of the song. I don't know, maybe they did just add that, but it's there. I love this cover so much. I don't know if it's copyright free, so it may get me demonetized for the live stream, but I don't care. This music is so good. I don't know if I'm shading this right. I might just do like rim light for the shading, but I don't know if I'm gonna try rim light because that isn't looking correct. If I have to, I can add more to it. We're just gonna play this on loop. I don't care if it gets annoying. I fucking love this song. Oh, marker. It's textured. I like that. Anyway. Actually, we really need to get started on working on that animatic because now that the animation meme is done with Kira and Ferris, I want to work on something else to post on YouTube. So I really want to do the animatic. Whenever you have the chance, we should VC and talk about it. I am busy tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Wait, tomorrow's Wednesday? I'm off Wednesday. Yes, I'm busy tomorrow, but I'm busy from 6 p.m. to whenever. But I'm available during the day if you wanted to call and do something, but talk about it or work on it. Figure out the, I don't know, the Frimpkin, oh, this looks wrong. I don't know how to shade from, like, the sides. Oh, you disappeared for a second? Okay, hi. You're back. Hello. I was just saying I'm busy tomorrow from 6 p.m. to whenever. I don't know when we're getting back, but I can, oh, I have to take my brother to the dentist around 3. And yeah, I do want to do more vids. It's just going to be harder because I have a job now and it's going to be like, that's going to get in the way of like planning time and stuff, which is annoying. Sorry, I'm just checking the notifications on my phone. Okay. But yeah, I really want to work on the animatic soon. So whenever I have the time, maybe like after work, the next shift I have is a 10 to 3. And then, so I should be available to call after work that day, which is Thursday, 10 to 3. I'll be back like in the middle of the day, so we can call then. And then I'm just trying to figure things out because it's harder to plan things now that I'm working. But, oh, Ash, I was doing the math for like how much I was earning. And it's almost like, it's like gonna be around like $900, somewhere around there, and that's a lot of, that's more money than I know what to do. Well, I know what to do with it because I'm saving up for a PC, and that's not quite enough to buy a PC, but it's definitely enough to commission Letty. So you know I'm gonna do that. And the ref of Antiphanus is still accurate, I think, to his current design, so I'm gonna be sending her that. Although we need to figure out what clothes they're gonna wear since they're not wearing clothes in the refs. Is this looking okay? I think it is. I'm having trouble figuring out how lighting works. So, forgive me if this looks kind of stupid or gross or whatever. I'm still learning how to shade in this style. Especially from this kind of angle. I know I already asked this, but how's everyone doing? Because I think there's some people that weren't here earlier when I asked that. It was a long day, but it wasn't a long shift, if you get what I mean. I was on the register by myself, and I had to call for help multiple times because I didn't know what I was doing. And I got my first rude customer today. But then I got a really encouraging elderly woman afterwards who was, like, really apologetic that that woman was being rude to me. So, I don't know. It wasn't entirely bad, but my day was okay, I guess, personally. So, okay. I'm seeing how this is working, but I think I'm gonna have to add more rim light afterwards. I'm gonna add extra lighting. Oh no! Well, I can always try and stream on the days that I don't work, but also you may not be up when I stream, so... Oh no. Well, the thing with YouTube is that it saves my live streams. I think they're unlisted, but I can make playlists so people can watch them later. So if you wanted to watch them later and, like, leave a comment or something, you can do that whenever you have the time anyway. Because that works. Okay, I will let this play one more time, and then I'm gonna go back to the royalty-free music. I don't want to get tired of it. But I do like this song. It's a really good cover. Alright, cool. I hope that night shift, like the overnight stuff goes well. I was actually considering doing that for a while, but I really don't want to have to sleep through the day and then work at night and then go to, I don't know, it just doesn't seem right to me. Like, I would rather work during the day, come home, and then, I don't know, like, the overnight shifts just don't work for me, but I hope it works out for you. Alright, let me change the music, because I don't want to get tired of this. It's too fast. Let's go back to the cyberpunk music. Yeah. Oh, really? Okay, well, I hope that if you're used to it, then you'll probably be fine, I guess. It's just that, like, I'd rather sleep when everyone else is asleep, you know? My friends are asleep. Alright, I'm fixing myself really quick. Just situating my seat and stuff. Alright, so this is looking okay so far. I was a little hesitant at first, but I think it's working out. That's the wrong tool. Let me do the thin gouache brush and see if that looks good. Dude, yeah, I love that song. I love Holy Mary. I love Ghost, but I can definitely associate that song to this image. I love that song so much. It's so good. It's one of my favorite songs by Ghost. Another one of my favorite songs by Ghost is Life Eternal, which my friend Pookie showed me. And they actually found it through a Hannibal edit because they love Hannibal. But like, I don't know, it's a really good song. I think I'm liking the lighting of this so far. I was having issues before, like thinking it wasn't gonna look good, but I think it's actually working pretty well. I think it's just the gouache blender that fakes me out a little bit because it doesn't blend things exactly how I want it to. But this is what the tutorial used that I watched. So I am liking this so far. I really want to put on that song by Ghost. I don't even know if I... Is it worth it? You know what? I have a job. I'm making money. Do I need this video to be monetized? No, I don't. I'm gonna put it on. Hang on a second. I'm gonna jam out to Ghost. Where's my playlist? Let's go down to where Ghost first starts. I want to move Mariana Cross to before this. Okay. We're gonna listen to Ghost. Yeah. Oh wait, this is the wrong song. Mariana Cross first. Yeah. This is so cool. You're just gonna listen to some Ghost while I draw something culty. You know, Tammy, do you know what the meaning of this song is about? Like, it's about getting head. Like, it's a lot more emotional than you would expect, but it's about getting a blowjob. Which is very Ghost. I love Ghost. You go down just like Holy Mary. I know, it's such a good song. Ugh. let's add some lighting to the under boobie, since that would also be caught in the candlelight. This shading process takes a long time, but I feel like it works out pretty well. I have a question. So, at work, I've had a few people ask me about like whether I go to college and stuff. I don't because I can't afford it. But I've mentioned that I have a quote-unquote side job as an artist. Would that be accurate? Because I don't make money off of it as often as I would like, but it is something I do on this side. Like, I do make money off of it sometimes. Like, would that be accurate? Saying that it would be a side job? Because I've been saying that it is. This is Dance Macabre. Or Macabre, I don't know how to say that word. But I also like this song a lot. I've made it like a daily routine to listen to Ghost before I go into work. I don't know why, but it helps bring my mood up. The way you kiss me. Just wanna be with you in the moonlight. Okay, so this is looking pretty good. Now I just gotta shade or highlight Ash's hair and stuff, which would be in the light. Wanna be with you all night. Taking a drink of water. Yeah. I'm thirsty. When you talk a lot, you tend to need to drink water because your mouth gets dry. Do. But I also am thirsty in the horny sense. Kaiserion. Da 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 da. Hee hee. I did say I wanted like blue undertones, so I'm gonna add that after I'm done the highlighting. Because I want to see if that'll look good or look weird. Sorry if the Discord notifications get annoying. I just like having them on so I can know when people message me. Hi, Safa. What's poppin', bestie? Nia said they were gonna join a while ago, but they haven't yet, so I think they might be working on homework now, but maybe next time I stream they can join. I don't know how busy they are with school and all. They did say they were gonna take a time off in November, like this month, so they could work on like homework, which is good. Oh, I forgot something. I will have to... My hand hurts. I've been drawing for 3 hours straight. So my hand is hurting, but it's nothing I can't handle. My hand cramps up, but I just power through it because I'm in the zone right now. That's what happens. I get in the zone and then I can't stop. Oh, hell yeah. Get that internship, Safa. But yeah, I get to watch the Tisha stream. Get to watch me draw. You weren't subbed, Safa? Wow, rolls my eyes. I can't believe you. I'm kidding. You're okay. Yeah, yeah, Tammy, I get hand cramps when I draw too much, but that's okay. Oh, I love this song. This is Kiss the Goat. Hey, baby. Kiss the goat. Hang on a second. Hang on. The boyfriend is messaging me. Hand cramps really suck. I remember having one. Yeah, I should really force myself to take more breaks when I'm drawing, but I don't. Because I get in the zone and then I can't stop and I'm like, eh. Oops. Why aren't you? Okay, there we go. This is Spillways. That's what I thought. So once this image is finished, I'm gonna end the stream because it is. What time is it? It's 11:43. I've been drawing for 3 hours. So it's getting late. But I don't know. I like how Miesel asked for permission to join the stream. She's definitely allowed. Like, anybody can come in here. It's 4:44 a.m. Bruh. Hi, Miesel. 444 is an angel number, Safa. And you know whose angel number that belongs to? Joe Fael. Joe Fael is awesome. Although, wait, you're... Yeah. Okay, so I need to do the lighting on the sides of the head, too. You need permission? Well, consider this forever permission. You're allowed to join any stream I do. Just whenever. Maybe I can do this and it'll have that like 3D eyelash. I don't know if I like how that looks. Okay. Okay, so let's do some detailing here. Obviously, I want the corners of the mouth to be light. I want the nostrils to be light. Thank you! I don't know how often I'll stream. I just happened to be home pretty early today from work. So I was like, I want to do something new, and streaming is like a thing I haven't done in like eons, so I just decided to try. Alright, let's do some detailing on the lips as well, like this. This is the song! Life Eternal, I love it so much. I forgot to highlight the piercings that he has. And then, alright. Alright, so the next thing I need to do is, actually select this, and then shrink it, 10, and then do that. Okay, and then do this. Thank you, Safa. It's nearly done. I'm just adding some finishing touches to the lighting because there's some interesting spots where, you know, definitely around here where there's like pixelated bits, but I'm trying to figure out like, what's the word? Shortcuts? And maybe I can Gaussian blur this instead of... That's correction. Blur. There's a moment of just letting go. Oh, that looks good. Okay. I know, Tam! It's so good! Listen, Miesel, don't even get me started. When I was trying to figure this out, I was having a really hard time with the lighting, but I think I figured it out eventually. Forever, can you see me longing for you? Forever, forever, when let me touch your soul forever. When you see me longing for you, forever and ever. Okay, that looks pretty cool. Now I just need to shade. Let me put these in their own separate folder. This is gonna look strange for a second. Are these? That's the liner. Okay. So now I can do this. I'm gonna make some tea. Go ahead and make some tea, Safa. That's a good idea. And yeah, Gaussian blur is like my best friend. You had life eternal. I'm gonna play it again. I love Life Eternal. I'm not gonna go too crazy on the shading with the candles, but I want to make sure that they're also shaded a little bit so they don't stand out as like flats, because that tends to happen with me. I tend to forget about background stuff, especially when I do this. I love this piece, actually. I'm really proud of this. She said if you had life eternal. I should highlight it though, as much as I don't really want to. Where's my color? Here's my color. This is a moment of just letting go. This is the moment of just letting go. I'll be sure that the next time I stream, I have the little pop-up for Spotify so you can see what I'm listening to as I play. Thank you, Miso! Thank you so much! It's supposed to be kind of like dark, but because like religious trauma and shit. But I'm glad you think it looks soft. I think that the way I shaded it makes it look soft, because I'm blurring things out and like blending it. I'm gonna add... Okay, let me try this. Let's not add glow, but let's do this. No, gouache brush. So I can get like... Alright. Yeah, legit. I was raised in a cult church, so I have a lot of religious trauma when it comes to that, but I also have like a big attraction to Catholicism in fiction, because I think it's like not to be not safe for work or anything. It's not like I'm full on describing things, but I feel like the aesthetic of Catholicism is really erotic. I really like it. I'm adding the highlights under the eyes because I don't like that. Hi, Michael. I'm almost done the piece. Or am I done? Actually, no, I'm not done because I was gonna do something. I was going to add blue to the shaded parts to see how that would work. I'm gonna add this really bright blue. Oh, Misol. That makes me feel better. I'm a part of a coven. I'm actually going to meet up with them tomorrow because we missed our Samhain celebration on basically Halloween. So we're gonna meet up and like eat together and like do a ritual and stuff. It's gonna be really fun. So I don't actually know how this is gonna work, since the blue is kind of sticking out pretty harshly from the reds, but if it doesn't look good, I can just delete it and say the piece is finished. My boyfriend is messaging me again. Love is all you. I hope it goes well too. We're all really close, so I hope it's fun. There's a darkness at the heart of my love. Run slow, run steep. Um, I don't know how this is gonna look. Because there hasn't been any blue in the piece yet. But if I add blue, it may add, I don't know, some different, I don't know, man. I'm just experimenting here. I haven't... Oh, hell yes, I'll forget that. Drawing going. That run slow, run steep. Let's just have a drawing party. But I'm gonna be ending the stream here pretty soon once I'm done this. So. Hell yeah! I used to go in like Discord calls where everybody would be drawing at once and just talking, and that was really fun. But not a lot of people do that. People don't do that anymore. I would like to do it in my server, but I don't know. People either want to draw with me or they want to watch me draw, so that's why I kind of was like, maybe live streaming could work. Alright, let's... Hang on, I'm reading messages. Alright. So, opinions on the blue. Well, let me blend this out a little bit. And maybe it'll look a little better. Opinions on the blue? I don't know if it looks good, looks bad, looks odd. Oh yeah, definitely, Safa. I'll send the link here. It's in rules, copy. And Miesel, you're free to join too, but you'll need to show me your ID to prove your age. Does the blue look cool? Okay, cool. Does it look pretty? Okay. I wasn't sure because I used a lot of like reds and oranges in this piece. I wasn't sure if adding blue would make it look weird or what. So having opinions on it is nice. It definitely adds something. The blue does look dope? Okay. That's a third opinion saying yes, the blue looks good. Okay. I'm gonna turn the opacity down on it though. There. Okay. So, hang on a second. Alright, I think this is done. I'm gonna just get my watermark, and then I'm gonna export it, and then I'm gonna be good. Where are you? Little watermark. There you are. And we'll put that somewhere like here. Turn the opacity down. Maybe a little bit more. And we'll put it in this. Okay. Okay. So that's the finished piece. I'm really happy with it. I'm gonna export it now. It's rendering. That's gonna take a minute. Thank you, Mikey! I know, Tam. So, let's compare these two. This was my first attempt at something like this. This is my second attempt, and I like the second attempt a lot more. Tammy, do you want my Spotify? I can give you my Spotify and you can check out my playlists. Hang on. Copy. Here you go. Thank you, guys. I'm gonna pause the music and I'm gonna end the stream now, but I'll wait like 30 seconds before so. Thank you guys for watching me draw for a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean 3 hours. Especially you, Tam, you've been here the entire time. I will probably try and do this more often, because I do like, streaming, but I do work now, so it's gonna be a little harder. But thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Feel free to join the Discord server. Thank you, Misal. Alright, I'm gonna end this stream now. I'll talk to you guys another time.